Bill Wennington for BullsTV, sitting down with the 19th head coach of the Chicago Bulls, Fred Hoiberg. Fred, I don't quite remember a press conference quite this big when the Bulls signed you back in 1999.
Yeah, I think there's about 3 people at that one, Bill. Yeah.
Don't worry, they weren't here for me either. Well, how does it feel to officially be the head coach of the Chicago Bulls right now?
Well, it's a great feeling, Bill. I'm so thankful for this opportunity, and for Jerry, to show his trust. Gar, John, Michael, and everybody in this organization. I'm really excited to get started. I'm looking forward to getting this day behind me, and getting forward to watching some film and talking and meeting with the players, and hopefully going out and having a special year next season.
You were very successful as a coach at Ames, and you've always made it a point that you wanted to be an NBA coach. And what made this opportunity the choice for you?
Well, I think there's a lot of factors. First and foremost, it's a city that I'm comfortable in. It's a place that I played. The passion of the fans. The whole city rallying behind this team. The fact that it's got a great roster that I think is ready to compete for a championship. And not many college coaches get that opportunity to come to a team that is a contender. So a lot of factors played into it. But we're certainly excited to get rolling.
With that success you had at Ames, what do you foresee to be the biggest challenges or differences in the NBA game for you?
Well, that's the one thing where I'm fortunate to have been around this game for a long time, and I spent 15 years, 10 as a player, 4 in the front office, and 1 kind of a transition year after my first surgery. And this is something that I've been there. I've been in a game. I've played late in games. I've watched a lot of great coaches. Played for some great coaches. So it's something that I'm very comfortable with. We ran an NBA type system at Iowa State as well.
Well, touching on that, what are your basic philosophies? Help our fans to understand what are your basketball philosophies that you're going to bring to Chicago now.
Well, I think a big thing that we had a lot of success with is our pace of play. We really got out and played fast. We led the nation in assists a couple years ago. We were second in assist to turnover ratio. We shot a lot of threes. We tried to get our shots at the rim, in behind the 3-point line. And we just tried to play with great spacing, and again, we've, been pretty good team, as far as offensive efficiency is concerned, and hopefully we can bring some of those same qualities here to Chicago.
Well, things are so different in basketball today. With the analytics and the way things are done, there's much more science involved in it. Back in the day, we went out and we just played as hard as we could, as long as we could. But so much more science is involved in the game. How do you plan to keep your guys prepared to play so that they are playing their best basketball come playoff time?
Well, that's something that we kept very close attention to, are the analytics. A lot of that with, shot charts and, where you're going to get your shots, where you're going to give up shots on the other end of the floor. So that's something that I'm familiar with. It's something that I know these guys take very seriously here in Chicago. I met Steve, and he's a guy is going to get it done with that. So for us, we do take that as a part. But again, Bill, there's even eliminating the long two. Some guys are elite shooters at that spot. So a lot of it depends on the individuals and the players, and that's what we're looking forward to. Putting together a philosophy after watching, for me, every game from last year.
Other than having these great interviews with myself and Chuck Swirsky on BullsTV, what else excites you, or what really excites you about this Bulls roster?
Well, that excites me most, first of all. But the thing that excites me about the roster, I think, is the versatility you can play with. You can play big. You can play smaller lineups. And you look at just across the board right now. I mean, you had a matchup in the Houston Golden State series where you had Terrence Jones playing against Green at the 5 spot, Draymond Green, and you got 2 6'6" guys, basically 6'7", playing against each other at the 5 spot. So a lot of it depends, and there's certain lineups out there you can play big, but the versatility is something that really excites me.
We got all the little questions away. Now the important ones. You got your family here. You got 4 children, your wife. How excited are they to be here in Chicago?
Well, they're very excited. My twins were born here, and we moved away at a very young age. They were 1 when we left here, but it's some place that we've got some familiarity with, and that's important. It's close to our home in Iowa, where both sets of grandparents for the kids will be. It's an easy drive over on I-80. For our families to get here, and also for them to go back and see their friends. So, it's important. You got to have everybody on board when you make a big move like this, and our family's very excited.
Fred, very excited to have you back here in Chicago. Wish you the best of luck.